If your notes sound late, stop naming pitches first. Counting music notes starts with rhythm before pitch. The question is not whether the note is C, F sharp, or another name. The first question is where that note belongs, inside the beat, the subdivision, and the bar. That is the practical promise of this Melogen guide. If you can name the beat, say the subdivision out loud, and check the bar length, the music becomes easier to play, practice, or convert into clean MIDI. If you skip that order, even correct pitches can feel late, rushed, or oddly placed. Most beginners reverse the workflow. They stare at note names, lose the pulse, and then wonder why the phrase feels wrong, even when the notes on the staff look correct. A cleaner order is beat first, bar length second, playback or MIDI timing check third, and pitch cleanup after that. Start with the pulse. The pulse is the steady beat you can tap while the measure moves forward. In common time, the bar usually gives you 4 main counts: 1, 2, 3, 4. In 3/4, it gives you 1, 2, 3. In 6/8, you often feel 2 larger beats, but the written notes still need subdivision. Before you name any pitch, ask 3 questions from the article. What is the time signature? That tells you how many beats belong in each bar. Which notes land on the main beats? That tells you where the pulse is stable. Which notes split the beat? That tells you whether you need words like and, e, or a between the main counts. This is why a simple quarter note line feels easier than a rut of 8th notes. The pitches may be equally simple, but the counting job changes. A quarter note bar can live on 1, 2, 3, 4. 8th notes need 1 and, 2 and. 16th notes need 1 E and A. Triplets need 1 triplet. Now count note values instead of note heads. The shape of the note tells you how long it lasts, and that duration is the first clue. A quarter note usually takes 1 beat in 4/4. 2 8th notes usually split 1 beat into 1 and. A half note holds across 2 beats. A whole note holds across the full 4-beat bar in 4/4. And a rest counts too, even when you do not play. That last point matters. If you skip rests, the bar collapses. If you hold half notes for only 1 beat, everything after them arrives early. The fix is not special musical talent, it is accounting. Every beat in the bar has to be spent somewhere. Use the article's counting rule. Count the duration first, then attach the pitch. A correct note played in the wrong part of the bar is still a rhythm mistake. When the beat gets busy, use subdivisions. Subdivision is the space between the main beats. It lets you play shorter notes without rushing. Use a beginner ladder. Quarter notes count 1, 2, 3, 4, with 1 sound per beat. 8th notes count 1 and 2 and with 2 even parts per beat. 16th notes count 1 E and A with 4 even parts per beat. Triplets count 1 triplet with 3 even parts per beat. 16th notes count 1 E and A with 4 even parts per beat. Triplets count 1 triplet with 3 even parts per beat. Do not add extra counting words unless the bar actually needs them. If the music only uses quarters and 8ths, 1 and 2 end is enough. Jumping to 16th note language can make a simple phrase feel harder than it is. This also separates notation from technique. Counting does not tell your fingers how to play beautifully. It tells them when to move. Technique comes after the timing map is stable. Next, check each bar like a small ledger. In 4/4, every measure needs 4 beats of rhythmic value. That could be 4 quarter notes, 2 half notes, 8 8th notes, 1 whole note, or a mix of notes and rests. The written surface can change. The bar total cannot. Use the quick audit from the article. Mark the time signature. Draw light beat marks above the bar. Count each note or rest into those marks. Circle the spot where your spoken count stops matching the notation. Fix the rhythm before editing pitch, fingering, or expression. If you are reading from a scan or a crowded PDF, this bar level check matters even more. Optical recognition can mistake beamed notes, rests, ties, or pickup bars. When you convert a score with a sheet music to MIDI converter, Listen for bars that feel too short or too long before making tiny note edits. Counting out loud is the first pass. Playback is the second pass. A MIDI piano roll, notation playback, or metronome loop makes timing errors obvious, because the notes either line up with the beat or they do not. Here is the workflow I would use. Count the phrase slowly without playing. Tap the... This is where Melogen fits. Melogen fits best when you already have visible notation and want a first-pass MIDI file to inspect. Upload the score, review the converted timing, and use the MIDI lanes as a practical rhythm check surface before you hand the file to a DAW or notation editor. Use Melogen Sheet2MIDI as a bridge, not as a replacement for counting. The product can help you turn readable notation into editable MIDI. You still decide whether the beat count is right, whether a rest was missed, whether a tie was held, and whether the phrase actually lines up with the bar. Avoid the common counting mistakes. Do not count only the notes you play while ignoring rests. Do not treat tied notes as new attacks. Do not rush beamed eighth notes because they look crowded. Do not forget that pickup measures can be shorter than full bars. And do not name pitches before the rhythm is secure. The practical takeaway is this: spend the bar before you decorate it. Find the pulse. Count the note values. Add subdivisions only when needed. Check the total length of each measure. Once the rhythm is stable, pitch names and MIDI cleanup become much easier. Keep one rule on the desk: rhythm first, pitch second, polish last. That order turns counting from a theory exercise into a useful practice and editing workflow. This is the official Melogen AI channel. Subscribe for practical music knowledge, notation workflows, rhythm reading, MIDI cleanup, and better ways to use AI in music work. Melogen AI offers music tools and AI music models for musicians, educators, students, and creators. Visit melogenai.com to try Melogen with your own readable score workflow.